Well, they opened the ski hills in Ontario, and I went skiing Wednesday and Friday of last week. Gorgeous, gorgeous powder. Do I need these crutches? No, I had a great time. Okay, what I want to talk about today is 10,000 steps, right? Everybody's into buying these Fitbits and these fit trackers and everything. 10,000 steps daily, and they do it because they want to help themselves lose weight or lose fat, right? Well, let's see, does it really work? Well, certainly it does work if you increase your daily activity over your normal day. When you're counting 10,000 steps, you can't count it just walking around the house or just going out and food shopping or even going to work. I don't know what you do at work. Maybe you walk all day at your work. Maybe you're a postie and you deliver mail. No, that does not count as your 10,000 steps. Your 10,000 steps cannot be while you're lollygagging around the day in the normal way. It has to be intentional 10,000 steps. It has to be outside of your comfort or your normal zone for it to count. Okay? And the other facts are calorie loss from walking is really dependent on a number of things. Number one, your body weight. So for example, somebody who weighs 180 pounds, they might burn 100 calories per mile of walking. And if you look at the Mayo Clinic, it says the average for 10,000 steps is about 3 miles. So that's kind of talking about the speed that you're walking at. So, but what stride do you take? You know, everything affects your speed. What intensity are you exercising those 10,000 steps in, right? This makes a difference. I mean, these trackers say that when you do 10,000 steps a day, that it has the potential to burn 500 calories a day, and that would be 3,500 calories a week. And 1 pound of fat has about 3,500 calories of energy. So they make this analogy that, you know, okay, if you're going to be 10,000 steps a day, you're going to be able to lose 1 pound of fat a week. But you know what? That might not be true because, but I will tell you, it certainly puts up the sales of fitness trackers, right? Everybody's wearing one. But the facts are really a faster pace over the same distance is going to increase your heart rate, and therefore you're going to burn more calories. But you cannot walk away from a bad diet. You cannot walk away in 10,000 steps from a bad diet. It just ain't going to happen. So to achieve fat loss, you need to burn more calories than you get from your food. Okay, when we're talking about fat loss. So we're going to talk about something called total energy expenditure for the normal day, right? So that's what I'm talking about. You know, I'm not talking about this intentional exercise, just the normal energy expenditure that you need for the day. Your body has to exist. It has to keep your heart beating. You have to replace cells in your body. Your organs have to work. They have to, you know, all this is going on in your body, and you need calories for that. Okay, you need calories to break down the food that you eat. You need calories just for, you know, doing your job, whatever. That's called total energy expenditure for the day, okay? And when you add intentional exercise to that, then you're going to get the total calories burned for the day. And I've just used, maybe your total energy expenditure for the day is 1,500 calories, and maybe you do some intentional exercise over and above that for 500 calories. For example, if you do 10,000 steps, you know, at a fairly brisk rate, maybe you're going to burn 500 calories. I don't know. I'm just using this as an example. So the trick for fat loss is that you need to burn more calories than you get from your food. Okay? So that's why I say you can't walk away from your diet. All right? So let's take this 2,000 calories as an example. So if you burn 2,000 calories in the day, but you eat 2,000 calories, I don't know if you're counting your calories, but sometimes you eat a lot more than you know that you're eating, you will not have a deficit, right? 0 calorie deficit. Now, if you take a day, total energy expenditure in your intentional exercise, 2,000 calories, and you only eat, let's say 1,600 calories in the day, then yes, you will have a calorie deficit of 400 calories that day. Okay, that's pretty good. You're going to lose fat, all right? Now, you might think, and unfortunately I do see this with a lot of women in the gym, and I know by looking at how saggy their skin is and blah, blah, that they're not eating very many calories. So let's say they're on some stupid low-cal diet, and they're only eating 600 calories a day, okay? So that means that they have a calorie deficit of 1,400 calories. And you might think, well, that's pretty good. I'm going to lose fat, right? Sure, you're going to lose fat, but you're going to lose a hell of a lot of muscle too, because your body is not stupid. It wants to save you. So if you are eating 600, that's basically starvation to your body. And so what your body does is, yes, you lose fat, but you're going to lose a heck of a lot of muscle. Why? Muscle is calorie-burning tissue, right? It helps movement, right? You need energy to move, right? So if you're not eating enough calories, your body says, well, I don't want a lot of muscle. I'm not getting enough calories to maintain it. So it dumps a bunch of it, okay? Also, it's going to, starving yourself is going to screw up your metabolism. Your metabolism is your ability to burn calories. It's going to make it much less efficient. And it's going to screw up your hormones. And people say you are what you eat. Well, let me tell you, your hormones are what you eat. And once you screw up your hormones, whoo, your body composition is going to get screwed up too. So you can go for a deficit, but I wouldn't go for more than a 500 calorie deficit if you really want to lose weight, or fat, I should say, in a healthy way. And remember, for 10,000 steps, it can't be just going out and, picking up the newspaper, or, I think I'll walk out and get some milk from the store, or I think I'll go visit my friends, and have lunch with them. Oh, just a minute, I got 5 more steps here before I sit down. No, that isn't going to work. It has to be intentional, and it has to get your heart rate up to burn more calories. Okay, so I'll see you in the next video, and I'm going skiing again. Twice this week. So I'm not doing as many videos. Anyway, have a great day. See you next time.